So here we have a BBG single, and this thing, quite frankly, is a mess. So I believe you've already scoped your own boat out, and the best that I can tell you is that more than likely this is all UV damage. If you peel away the tape here, you can actually see the difference in the surface. And the surface is it's either a polyester or a vinyl ester clear gel coat. Now, as you get down into the middle of the bow deck here, you can see right in here where it's actually, you can see the glass, the first layer of glass that's in there. So you can't really re-wet that out. It doesn't really accept resin again. And the true truth would come out if I take this off and look underneath it and see, because this has totally been covered with a thick plastic. Now when you look at the bulkhead, this is what the whole boat's supposed to look like, or did look like when it was brand new. Structurally, everything seems to be fine. Now, for some strange reason, the stern isn't anywhere near the condition that the bow is. Onto the hull. Which is really bad. I mean, it's probably because it's such a thin layer of gel coat when the boat was made, and that's the price you pay for having a light boat. Because when you push the envelope, you really got to cut out some things. So as you can see, this is all the way down. I'm 99% sure this is all UV related. So see right here, there was a piece of tape. The tape's below it. I took it off and cleaned the adhesive off, and you can see it's nice and flat. Now, of course, there's a puncture, but you can see the dramatic difference between what was covered up, blocking the UV out. So, in order to try and make an attempt to repair this thing the right way, what needs to happen is we have to sand the whole entire hull, and that'll take off all the wrinkled gel coat. However, what's the potential to happen, and by the way, this is the way your fin was, which you can see it's broken, so I don't know what's up with that. But the potential for this to all print back through after it's done is very high. When the finish of your boat sounds like that, that's not a good thing. So what we would do is we would sand this down and put a new surfacing primer on it. And then we would have to sand that down. And then we would put an acrylic primer on it. And then we would seal it and paint it. Now, due to the fact that it's going to be black, there's a very good chance that once the sun hits it a few times, it shrinks right up, and all this might print right through again. So another option could be to just paint this thing in all grip, which is a much higher end paint, but it's a more likable material to what we're going to put on there. But quite frankly, I don't think this should have happened to this boat, no matter what the age of it is. Unless it's been sitting out in the sun day after day, which it's not, because it lives in a boathouse. And has lived in the boathouse since it was brand new, according to the owner's representative.